for the lover in you this ring. Here we go. Here I go. Here I go. Super excited. Hey, hello, good morning, good afternoon. How are thou? It is Wednesday, April 16th. This is your girl, Charlene. Welcome to Charlene's POV. This is the first podcast conversation. I finally have found the courage, the balls, making the time to start what I've been thinking about for years. Putting procrastination to the side, stop the self-sabotage, stop talking myself out of greatness. And what is greatness to me? Expressing myself to the fullest. Greatness to me is finding spaces that make me feel comfortable, spaces where I feel welcomed, where I feel loved, where I feel supported, where I feel cared for, people who love all of me, where I don't feel the need to shrink, where I don't have to be little Charlene, where I don't have to be small, where I don't have to dilute myself. I hate being that version of me. I refuse to be that version of me. That does not serve me. That does not make me happy. That's not who I believe God created me to be. I have been conditioned to be that version for many years. And once you've realized that you don't have to be that version anymore, I understand that there was a time that I did not know that I was capable of being the version that I am now. You know, and sometimes that's sad. Sometimes it's sad to look back and be like, dang, I really did not believe, I did not see things for myself. I did not see a healthy lifestyle for myself. I did not see a life where I could be who I wanted to be, where I could actually create the reality that I want to create. I wasn't really a thinker. I was more of a doer, you know? I just do what I was told. And when you are doing what you're told, you're not thinking for yourself. You're easily manipulated. A lot of people benefit from you being that version of yourself. Complacent, stagnant. It's like a people-pleasing mode where you are keeping the peace, not for you, but for someone else. You know, you don't want to make someone else unhappy, so you are being a version of yourself that satisfies someone else. Isn't that sad? And if you are in that situation right now, it could be for financial reasons. It could be because you are afraid of being alone. I really want you to know that when you believe in a higher power, you are never alone. I really have tuned into my inner world. So when I'm feeling alone, for me, that means that I am neglecting myself. That means I am abandoning myself. The more I feel alone means I really need to cater to me. And it's weird because it's like sometimes the more we feel alone, it's like, oh my God, I need company. I need this and that. I need everybody else. When in reality, we really need ourselves. You really need you more than anybody else. Why do we feel we need other people? There could be a lot of reasons. For me personally, I have observed that is an old pattern. I have been conditioned to not cater to myself. So instead of like just loving my own little world and, you know, painting my toenails and just loving my own company, it would always be filling that void with other people. But a lot of people feel alone because they can't sit with themselves. And I personally, I can't speak for everyone else, but I personally will never be happy if I can't sit with myself. If I can't be happy with myself, with the birds outside on my patio, just me chilling with my own company, then I could never be happy. I am so happy with my own company that if I ever feel alone, uncomfortable with sitting with myself, that means I need to sit with myself. I need to sit with that discomfort. So this is what I would ask you. Are you neglecting yourself? I don't think it's appropriate to say, why are you running away from yourself? Because, I mean, when we know that there's work that needs to be done, where there's wounds that need healing, I mean, who wants to do the work, right? I can't sit here and blame people for not wanting to do the work. You know, I've come to a place in my life where I get why people don't want to do the inner work, because it is real work. It requires accountability. It requires unlearning. It requires relearning. It requires forgiveness, which is, to me, the hardest thing to do, is to forgive yourself. Once you have realized and accepted what you have gone through, not only what you have gone through, but what you have allowed yourself to tolerate, what you have allowed yourself to accept. Like, maybe there was a time you accepted the bare minimum and you thought those crumbs were cake. You thought those crumbs were cake, okay? And you've gotten to a level where, like, you don't even look at people you don't even see people who are serving crumbs. Like, you don't even make eye contact with people. You don't even entertain people who only got crumbs to give, okay? When you come to this level, sometimes it is very uncomfortable and hard to accept the fact that you were once that person who used to be so excited for the crumbs. Guilty. But guess what? You didn't know what you know now. You didn't know what you know now. You didn't know. Who taught you? Who taught you healthy love? I can't say that. No one taught me healthy love. No one sat with me and said, hey, Charlene, you don't have to tolerate the bullshit. You can actually say no. No one actually sat down and said, hey, if something doesn't feel right, then it's not right. I have always operated outside of my body. I've never tapped into myself inward and been like, hey, does this feel right? Does this align with who I want to be? Does this make me feel better about myself? Is this who I want to be? It's never been about Charlene. It's always been about what others want me to be, who others want me to be. So that makes it easier for me, because that has made it easier for me to forgive myself, because I did not know that that was an option. Not even that that was an option, that is a requirement. It is a requirement for you to put yourself first. And it is hard. I really stray away from the word hard, because hard sometimes sounds like impossible. Hard sometimes sounds like it's not tangible, like it's too far-fetched, like that's too far-fetched, like that's not within my reach. So I like to say challenging, because I like challenges. Like, I'm low-key, I'm a competitive person, so I like challenges because I'm gonna try, okay? So it is challenging to unlearn, but it is not impossible. The beauty about life, the most beautiful thing about living is that you don't have to stay the same. Girl, you don't have to stay the same. The beautiful thing about life is that you get to create it. The ball is in your court. They can only drive you crazy if you give them the keys, okay? There's people out here what value are they bringing? And I'm not just talking about men. I'm not just talking about relationships. I'm talking about friendships, okay? Because we can... What kind of friends are you keeping around you? I don't have no yes friends. I don't have the like, yes, girl, yes. I have the accountability friends, like, oh, we set the bar low, Charlene. Those kind of friends. Like, if I were to talk bad about myself, I'm just like, oh, because why are you talking about my friend Charlene like that? Like, those friends, okay? We all keep each other in check because the company you keep is everything. If you hang around with girls who have no standards, you look like one of them girls who don't have standards. I'm just saying. I know some girls who are better than the crowd that they hang out with. And what I mean better is just like, girl, those bonds are hard to break too because you know, people don't want to see you doing better than them. But that goes back to self. Are you going to put their wants, their desires before yours? Or are you going to put me first? Because listen, yes, that's going to hurt. The friendship breakups hurt the worst. I don't care what anybody says, because don't nobody know me like my girlfriends, okay? Blood don't know me like my girlfriends, okay? But when you put yourself first, yeah, you're going to lose people. What you get in return is your power back. What you get in return, you get to show your friends that, like, you can do this too. You don't have to stay the same. I didn't do this to hurt you. I'm here to show you, girl. I have to be the example. Do I want to be the example? No. I didn't ask to be the example. But when you aren't operating from the flesh and it's from the soul, it's not about what you want to do anymore. It's about what needs to be done. This isn't up to me. This is up to my higher self. This is bigger than me. This is purpose. This is alignment. I'm just in alignment with who I'm supposed to be. I have sons. What I look like just doing what everybody else want me to do. I do not want to look back and regret not being the greatest version of myself. Girl, I have been procrastinating on this podcast to the max, okay? And I'm proud of myself. This is our first conversation, okay? We are coming back to self. We are putting ourselves first so that others can do the same. Because when you put yourself first, you're showing others that they can do the same, period. Focusing less on those who aren't aligned with us. Especially the people who act like they don't even see us. Girl, when I tell you, I am so glad that I stopped caring about people who act like they don't even see me. Because, girl, two can play that game. Oh, my God. Two is playing that game. You don't see me and I don't see you. Girl, yes, I'm here for it. The guys, too. Like, when I first started this journey, I could get 200 people looking at my stories. And the only thing I'd be focused on were the 3 people who didn't look at it. Because I know they were low-key butthurt at the fact that I am not remaining the same. That's not a me problem. That's not my problem. I can't afford to care anymore. Like I've said, girl, there comes a time where we can't afford to care about what everybody else thinks. What do you care about yourself? How do you perceive yourself? Who do you want to be? We focus so much on everybody else except ourselves, and that's gotta stop. For what? For what? For what? What are you getting out of that? Losing time? Losing money? You know more about everybody else except yourself. I'm just saying. What? Let's be more mindful. On a good note, we are putting ourselves first. We are doing the things that make us uncomfortable. We are doing the things that we think about all the time. We are not allowing self-sabotage. We are not allowing thoughts that don't serve us to consume us. We are going to focus on ourselves, because how do you lose when you focus on yourself, okay? When you focus on you, you can't lose. You deserve your own attention. You deserve your own love. You deserve to love who you are. And you deserve to create the life that you want to live. Let's get back to looking inward. Because I love when I get my own attention back. Thank you. Because I know what to do with my own attention. You sitting here stressing about what other people are doing. Why? You didn't do nothing. Once you accept the fact that how other people feel and what other people do and how other people respond have nothing to do with you, it has nothing to do with you. We can't let people stress us out, okay? We can't afford to care about the things that do not serve us. Like, we got to take our energy back. You got to, like, I'm not trying to cause any anxiety or anything, but like, we got to give ourselves our attention back. We deserve it, right? We do. Okay, I'm going to edit this video and I'm going to post it. I'm so glad that I have women around me that just pour into me and I pour back into them, and we're never draining. Our cups are always full because it's reciprocation. It's not like somebody reaches out to me and it's anxiety, or it's like, oh, I got a brain dump. It's, can I talk to you for a minute? Do you have the capacity to hear what I have to say? Or thank you so much for making room or making space or making time. Like, yes. Okay, if you made it to the end of this podcast, I fucks with you. Like, I fuck with you real bad. Until next time. Bye, friends. Bye. Okay, bye.